Hi everyone, this is Samidha Hegde. I am interning at LEXIS and Company. I am a third year law student studying in Ramaya College of Law, Bangalore. Today I am going to be explaining you briefly about lifting of the corporate wheel. Before we talk about that, I hope you know that company has a separate legal personality from that of its members. That means company can acquire assets or property, can enter into contract, and company has perpetual existence, which means that even if the members constituting the company or founders of the company die, even then the company will continue to live, and company has been recognized legally as an artificial person, and company also has a set of rights. And corporate wheel is a legal concept that separates this legal personality of the company from that of its members. So what does this do is that it limits the liability of the members of the company. That means members are not liable for obligations and debts of the company. But sometimes this separate legal personality of the company can be misused by some people to commit fraudulent or illegal activities. However, company is an artificial person and it cannot commit fraud or illegal activities on its own. Even though company has a separate legal existence and is an artificial person, it is essentially run by some people. There are some people behind it who run the company, and therefore when such fraudulent or misconduct happens, courts have the power to lift the corporate veil or to go beyond the corporate veil and to know who is the person behind this company, who has the control over this company, or who are in managerial position of this company, and question them and hold them liable for such fraud or illegal activity that has been done. And for the very first time, the separate legal entity concept was established in the case of Salomon versus Salomon, and it is a very celebrated and interesting case. If you haven't read it, you should definitely go and read it. And lifting of the corporate wheel is done by courts in certain situations. For example, if there is any fraud or misconduct by the company, or to avoid any tax obligations. If the company is created to avoid tax obligations, or if the company is a sham or a hoax that is created to deceive people or to avoid any other legal obligations, or if the company acquires enemy character. What is enemy character? That is, let's say a company is run by members who are residents of another country, and that country is in war with India, and let's say that company becomes hostile to our nation, then the courts have the power to lift the corporate wheel and examine the character of the persons behind the company to know if the company is hostile in nature, or if any transactions of the company are against public interest. And this is only an exception to the concept of separate legal existence or the Salomon principle, and this is corporate wheel is lifted only in exceptional circumstances, only when the courts think it as just and equitable to do so, and when the above mentioned circumstances exist, the courts can lift the corporate wheel and go and know who are the persons behind the company and hold them liable for any fraud or illegal activity that might have taken place. Thank you. I hope you liked today's video. I have also done a video on compulsory licensing before. If you would like to watch more such videos, please like, share and subscribe to the channel.